Hello, hello, hello.
What's going on, y'all?
Welcome to Venom and Vision, the podcast. Thank you for tuning in today. Today, we are going to be talking about intimacy versus routine, keeping the spark alive after years together. If you don't know, if you're new here, John and I are in our ninth year of wedded bliss. It definitely hasn't been all bliss, but we have been married and going strong together for 9 years, going on 9 years now. And that is, we are coming up on that celebration. So
It'll be on March 11th. It'll be 9.
March 11 marks 9 years of our marriage, 10 years together. So we are celebrating that
I am
today.
sick of it.
Oh, no. So yes. So thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to open up our show with a prayer as we always do. It is your turn.
Dear Heavenly Father God, we thank you for this day. Father God, we hope that this word reaches the people that need it the most. Lord, we ask that you continue to bless us, give us life, give us breath in our bodies. We thank you for all of those things, Lord. Lord, you know we're trying to extend our branches to do. We ask that you continue to bless those branches for our family and growth in what it is we're trying to do in our businesses. We ask that you continue to bless us with the viewers and people to subscribe to our podcast. We ask that you make this in abundance. In the merciful name of Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen. So yes, so we are talking about intimacy versus routine, keeping the spark alive after years together today. So again, submit your questions and letters. If you have a story to tell, submit your questions and letters to Venom and Vision podcast at gmail.com. A spider. I see a spider man.
That's it.
Get it.
It's going back on.
Get it.
It's
Oh my God. It is right in front of our lighting.
wants to be part of the show. That's
Wants to be a
Henry.
part of the show.
That's Henry,
So,
a friend of mine.
um, that's crazy. That is so random. So yeah, submit your letters, questions, if you have a story to tell to Venom and Vision podcast at gmail.com and we will definitely answer. We may feature your letter on our next show. We do go live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube
We do.
and now from TikTok because we just decided to share with TikTok. Um, so yeah. Uh, let's see.
So
So
tell
do
me what we
you
talk
want,
about today.
huh?
Let's get into it.
Well, let's first talk about why why does the spark fade? Like why would the spark fade in a long-term relationship in a marriage? Hold on, hold on. Don't talk. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let let's talk about why the spark would fade. I heard you, but you being so rude.
No, you're
Anyway,
right.
so why does the spark fade? Why do you think what are some reasons why the spark fades in a long-term relationship, in a marriage? And yeah. What are some things that you feel
Well, for me personally, I feel like, you know, there's several reasons for the spark to fade. You know,
I'm listening.
life stress. You know what I mean? That's one reason, like work, bills, kids,
Mm-hmm.
responsibilities, drained emotionally, mentally, physically. You know what I mean? Like there's a plethora of reasons they could start fighting.
Right. Work, kids, bills.
So I just said,
There's a lot of things. Um, and for a couple to be together for a long time, like everything is always, most of the time, it's always so peachy keen in the beginning, and then as life happens, things just kind of start to die down and become a little bit redundant. Um, it could be that there's no variety or, you know, just the same old stuff all the time.
I think poor
Poor
communication.
communication.
Yeah, because like you get into this space where it's a routine. You're just doing the circle, and you're not communicating your needs and your wants, and your feelings, your desires, and if you're not communicating those things, your partner can just continue to think that everything's okay,
Hmm.
and it may not be. Maybe you don't know how to communicate those things to your partner. But
Right.
if you're in a marriage, you should always be able to um, communicate your wants and needs and desires to your partner. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? You have to be able to do those things. Um, you know, without your partner feeling like they're triggered, you know, or you're triggering your partner because, oh, well, I do this. Oh, well, this is what I need then. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Listen, there are a lot of people that, you know, communicate to respond listen to respond rather than listen to understand. And that takes a lot of away from your partner.
Yeah.
You need that intimacy. You need those um, moments where your partner can feel heard, and that makes them feel, closer to you,
Hmm.
want to be intimate with you. But if you're not communicating those things properly and not allowing your partner to give their desires and their wants and their needs and things of that nature, it's going to push them away. It's not
Hmm.
going to make them want to be close to you.
What about just not properly loving in each other's love languages as well?
I agree with that. That
So,
also has to do with communication.
mhm, yeah. So intimacy is also more than just sex, right?
I mean, we can still go a little longer on that.
So,
Let's go.
oh, you still have more to
Yeah,
say about why this spark fading?
unresolved conflicts.
Okay. Yeah.
Unresolved.
Trauma,
Yeah,
past
you know,
traumas.
um, you know, resentment slowly replaces closeness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like if you're not, um, if there was something that has transpired that y'all just stop talking about, or if y'all got into an argument or a disagreement, and there was something that was an issue, um, and y'all didn't resolve that issue, y'all could be walking past each other every day and just be like, "Ugh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick of." Nobody wants to be in that space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also, another reason for it is physical neglect.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not touching your partner. You're not kissing on your partner. You're not, you know, just walking by. You'd be surprised, but just a walk by,
Yeah.
raise or the shoulder, something like that.
And see, just to be a little transparent in our marriage, I'm not the type to really need a whole lot of physical touch, like stuff like, stuff like that is mushy to me. It's like every now and then it's like okay, but you are the type that you like that. You need that, right? So it's something that I have had to learn along the way to try to open up and compromise and be a little bit more open to loving you in your love language and
You
vice versa.
you actually have been doing a very good job
Hmm.
uh lately.
But you know why? I haven't been as stressed either. So it's easier.
I can dig that.
Like the first half of our marriage. So just for those that don't know, we were separated for 16 months and we found our way back to each other again.
She want that
So
whole thing back.
the first half of our marriage, I was like stressed, I was overworked, I was just tired of the same shit happening over and over and over again. The same stuff happening over and over again. And I just kind of wanted more. So I felt like I lost myself. I, decided that maybe we would be better off if we separated, take some time and figure some things out. So this time around, I like that space is something that I think that we both needed. And this time around, things we both have seen some changes. So it was good. It was good. Um,
I'm still the same, just more glorious.
all right.
All
All right.
right, so one more I can think of is emotional disconnect while you lose intimacy. You know what I mean? Partner feels like roommates instead of lovers. You know what I mean? When things become routine or mundane, you're just going through the motions after a while. You're not really, um, you know, interacting with each other in the manner you used to
Mm-hmm.
because you've been together so long. It's just like they're here, I'm here. Just make it shake how we make it shake.
Right.
And that's no good. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think couples lose intimacy because of love fades or because effort fades?
Both.
Okay, so which one you think is more?
Effort. Because you can still love somebody and just not have the strength or not have the want to do the things that they need. You agree or no?
Say that again.
You can still love somebody, but to give them the things that they are looking for from you, it's just like you just don't have the energy for it, or you just don't want to do it.
Yeah, I'll
You
agree.
can still love them,
Yeah,
so I don't think that it's the love that fades first.
but the lack of effort
The lack
make
of effort.
make them feel unloved. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? If you're not showing it the way they need you to show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are things that, you know, should always be prevalent in a marriage or relationship trying to get to marriage. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? You don't just want to take advantage of the fact that they love you and they're planning to just be there for you and always be there because it's everybody gets to the point where they're like, damn, what you got going on right here? I feel unappreciated. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Feel unloved. And then that's where you could be able to, that's where the communication has to come. You have to be able to communicate to your partner.
Yeah, you definitely have to when getting into any kind of relationship, but especially marriage, you do have to be able to sometimes step outside of yourself and think of the other person. Because if you're constantly like, no, why should I do this? Why should I do that? Why should I do this? Why should I do that? Then you're not really going to have a successful marriage.
Agreed. So,
So it could be just a one little compliment that changes your partner's day.
You do it randomly, and I told you,
Now,
yeah,
yeah,
I
now.
told you before that that's what I needed. That shit gives man a superpower. It makes him want to continue to go get it. Makes him want to continue to do. I mean, the world, especially black men, but men all together, the world beats the shit out of us when we walk out the house. Don't nobody give a fuck about us, but who we come home to and who we doing it for. And
Mhm.
if we are out here and we can't get what we need from our partner, our teammate, our wife, our lover, our best friend, if we
Mhm.
can't get what we need from them, what are we doing out here?
Right.
Yeah, man, what are we doing?
So the next topic is intimacy is more than sex. Do you agree or disagree?
Absolutely agree. Yeah, you don't have to have sex all the time. Just shit.
No, it's about actually doing things for each other. It's just it could be just cuddling up on the couch, watching a movie. If I decide to make you a big dinner, we eat dinner together, sit at the table, maybe put some candles on the table. It could be little things.
Absolutely, like there could be
Like even
spirit.
today,
Right.
when you was just like, I'm so excited that I get to hang out with my wife
Absolutely.
because we're always working. We can, when you get off of work, I'm tired. I be ready to go to bed. We watch a TV show. That's intimate, but then we fall asleep.
No, we don't. That TV watches us.
We watch a show and a half
That's it. That's all we
and we
got.
are gone to the world.
I mean, but there are different types of intimacy too. Like let's start with like spiritual intimacy. You know what I mean? Shared beliefs and purpose. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, you want to be with somebody who has the same beliefs as you. You know what I mean?
But if you don't, you can still have that understanding.
Right.
Like you could be willing to understand what I believe
I
in
agree.
and respect it.
Yeah.
So we don't have to believe in the same things
But
all the
y'all have
time,
to
but for the majority, that's just a common thing
I think y'all
to
should
have.
still have the same purpose.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Y'all should still be going the same place. You know what I
Right.
mean? Y'all should have the same. Y'all should be having the same plan of action, how to get there. Maybe not even the same plan of action, but the same ending.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Then there's intellectual intimacy. You know those deep
Deep
conversations.
conversations.
Mhm. The and even sometimes the uncomfortable conversations to make the growth a lot easier.
Hmm.
In that. You need those type of conversations, the deep conversations. And they don't necessarily have to be about your marriage. It could just be about something you're passionate about, that you're
Right.
both passionate. Something that touches both of you. Both of us are poets and we both like jazz music. We can sit and listen to jazz and, and talk poetry, some of our favorite poets, and where certain jazz songs take us to, and you
Hmm.
know those type of things. That is definitely an intimacy thing.
Yeah. We used to have our own little sessions.
Correct.
What was it called? Wine on the stoop? Not no. It was we would be on the front porch on the stoop. But what was it called? It was something you would call it.
Wine.
I don't remember, but it was so intimate because it was just so special to me that this was the beginning of our relationship. That here's this man that is so passionate about what I'm passionate about, which is poetry and writing, and we can share this together. And you exposed me to a little bit more of it by going to those poetry or open mics and stuff like that. Even though I'm not a performer, but you are. And I like attending those. So,
Absolutely.
but that's intimacy,
Mhm.
intellectual, right?
Yeah, that's yeah, intellectual
Hmm.
intimacy, absolutely. Then there's the physical intimacy. You know, touch, affection, sex. Like I said, it isn't all about sex, but sex is definitely necessary. Um, I think that helps, but I think it takes two different type of people or two of the same people. And what I mean by that is you probably want to be with somebody who is a pervert.
What?
Listen, let me finish.
Oh, Lord.
One of y'all have to be a pervert, or both of y'all have to be a pervert, and the other person has to understand that they married a pervert. You know what I mean? They might want to do nasty things to the other all the time.
Just for the record, he's a Scorpio.
You know, with the venom. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You see it. Oh, sorry. Um, but yeah, one of y'all have to be a perfect. Um, and the other have to understand that you have a perfect, or both of y'all have to be perfect, and just unleash the madness on y'all, on each other. You know what I mean? You know, let the monkey out. You know, get outside, sweat, get assy. You know what I mean? Oil up. No diddy.
Oh.
Let y'all into that. You know, that's what y'all into. Who am I? The girls them shit.
Oh my God.
All right. So then there's also emotional uh intimacy. You know, sharing feelings and
Which
vulnerabilities.
I don't like to do.
No shit. But I think there's nothing more sexy in the realm of emotional intimacy as being able to be vulnerable and her be vulnerable with you. So even to the point of her crying and telling you how much she loves you, or that she's able to express herself or free herself from certain things, maybe even certain traumas that she was dealing with emotionally, or he has been dealing with emotionally that y'all have never been able to, you know, release to the world because y'all haven't had the safe place to do so. But emotional intimacy is very much needed as well.
Mhm.
Right. When one of these disappear, the relationship feels empty. You know what I mean? It's those are just facts.
Yeah. And I'm learning uh myself, like as far as just being more open without having a few drinks, but that's the most that is the most after a few drinks of liqueur is when I am more expressive emotionally. Uh, I don't know. I that's just how it is, or how it has been. But no, I think I'm kind of opening up a little bit. What you think? Because it's just like a lot of things that I want to react to. I just have no words at that moment. And I'll just like look at you like, "Mm," or I'll just be like,
I mean, if it's something that's bothering you to the point where you feel like there's things. There's a phrase I heard called "picket battles" when you're mad. certain things you just let it roll off your back like shower water because it's really not going to destroy the marriage. You know what I mean? And there's no need to make um something out of nothing, mountain out of molehill, however you want to say it. Certain things are just small things to giants. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So
That's what I have to tell you a lot.
yeah, sometimes and vice versa.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Lately, though, because you sometimes you, well, I guess even not evenly, but equally. Meaning, like we both have our little panic modes.
yeah, there's certain things that trigger us. For me, I think it's bills first. Like hey, this bill's coming up, this bill's coming up, this bill's coming up. All right, this has to happen, this has It's like, hey, the bills are gonna be we're gonna take care of the bills. The bills have to be taken care of. We know that. The bills are
Hmm.
gonna be taken care of. I'm always on the bills. Those are always first for me.
And so, yeah, again, that's still like what makes a spark fade. Kids, careers, chaos is all boils down to why the spark can fade. If you if you can't balance it and things get out of control, yeah, you just want to go to bed. Like you just want to not really look at your partner or, sometimes it's like we'll have our moments or I'll just go up to you and hug you.
Let's dive into that a little bit.
What?
Each one of them.
Into kids,
Careers and chaos.
careers, and chaos. So,
With kids, pardon me, with kids, if you have little children, or children are still living with you, um, being parents, you're needed all the time by them. You know, so if you have children, you gotta try to sneak it in when you can sneak it in.
hmm.
Make sure the door is locked. You don't want them running in there. Go to bed. That's all you. That's an inside joke for her and I. Uh, but with children being, in tow, it's hard to, you know, really get the intimacy you want from each other. Uh, and it's rough. Um, you really have to be able to take those times to, even if it's a quickie, even if you just gotta get it in one time.
Like meet me in the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, real quick, or close the bedroom door and do a real hard make out, just to, you know what I mean? Even if you can't get it in, just make out with each other real quick, touch on each other's nether regions a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, listen, look, have your mama, we grown folks. Like, you think it's going on? How you think we got it? You think I'm
Immaculate conception.
yeah, all right.
The
Yeah,
stork.
yeah. The store. My store was drunk. But
You ain't lying.
but yeah, with children you definitely have to be able to pick your times. And another thing, if she has been maintaining the children all day or most of the time, and she's tired, you can't expect her to want to give you that.
Mm.
Relieve her of some of that. Let her go take a hot shower or a bath or run her a bath and you take care of the kids and things of that nature. That'll definitely make her be like, okay, yes, sir, please, thank you. And you might
That's
get
something that we do for each other. We'll run each other a bath real quick. Uh, yeah. And put a candle in there, have the bubbles going, or have a glass of wine. That's intimate.
it is. It's intimacy as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, you want to relieve her of those duties a little bit,
Hmm.
especially if she's even if you're tired, sometimes don't just because you're tired, come home from work don't mean she's not tired. And she hasn't had a long day. You don't know what she's had going on with them kids all day. She almost stabbed two of them. You know what I mean? Especially if y'all have more than one.
Right.
She might have punched one. She might have wanted to punch one in the head. She didn't. Plus, she had to cook, clean up after them, make sure
Exactly.
they have their stuff in it. Sometimes when you off work, you tell her, baby, this is my day. You relax. I got the kids. I go pick them up. Stuff like that. That gonna get you something. That'll get you tasted.
And
That's part of
yeah.
intimacy. You know what I mean?
And yeah, definitely. Like my love language is acts of service. So I it's exciting just to see when you just remember to take out the trash or like dishes was full in the sink, put them in the dishwasher, actually start the dishwasher. Or if laundry starts to build up, if you start a load of laundry,
Yeah, I do that.
that'll get you laid. If it's on a consistent basis, yeah. Not just wash one shirt of yours because you need it tomorrow,
Yeah,
which
y'all do that.
sometimes you've done.
Yeah, absolutely. But
Yeah.
I've also done more uh doing loads of clothes. I'll clean up the whole house while you sleeping.
Hmm.
So I mean, I'll do that without an issue.
Luckily, we don't have kids anymore in the house full time. Most of the kids are grown.
95% of the kids
95%
are gone.
are
And
gone and grown.
all right, so
But
like I said, you definitely have to make sure that you're um taking care of your partner to give them the space to want to be intimate with you.
hmm
Um, and that's as far as your careers go, you have to have a job that has a work-life balance. There's no
right.
job that you're ever going to work that's going to be more important than you coming home.
Hmm.
So you don't want to leave your partner in the lurch. I think there are a lot of women right now that are so focused on the career that forget that their partner um, has intimacy needs as well.
Hmm.
And the only reason why I say women is because right now especially black women, are the most educated and
But that goes both ways.
oh yeah, it definitely does. I'm not
That goes
saying it
both
doesn't. It
ways.
doesn't go both ways, but
Because you have men that are truck drivers and
yeah, okay,
they're
that's true.
gone for a week or 2 weeks, and
That's
then they
true.
come home and then it's hard for them to catch up to certain things, or they just want a wham bam thinky man, the wife, and then they gone again. That ain't cool.
No, it's definitely not.
So it goes both ways.
It does. I'll give you that as far as truck drivers go. But you can't let your career take away
It's
from.
not just truck drivers.
I'm not
You have to
saying that.
understand, it's men and women
I agree,
who go
but
through the
that's
same
just
thing.
yeah, that's just the point you made though at that moment. But yeah, men and women both. I agree. Um, I don't think men or women should let their careers come before their relationships or their marriages. That's a recipe for disaster.
Mhm.
Um, well, your partner, and you know what? To be honest, sex may take 30 minutes. You know what I mean? 30 minutes and you can get back to whatever work you was doing. You know what I mean? Just take the time out to show your partner that you're engaged with them. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? At least physically at the moment. You know what I mean? But I think even if you can't be engaged with them physically, be engaged with them in one of the other ways you're
Emotionally.
saying. Yeah, especially emotion. You want to make them feel like they're loved and they're desired and
Mhm.
they're wanted and they're needed. You need those things. That's for men and women.
Right.
Men have those needs too, ladies, and fellas. Just because she isn't, or like I said, there can be a time where you're wondering why you're not getting any, and she's always saying she's tired. That's because motherfucker, she's tired. You got to figure out how to take some of that off her plate. Give her the opportunity to see you in all your manhood, in all your sex,
Hmm.
and that's relieving her of some of her daily duties. And you know, don't be selfish and be like, well, she ain't relieving me of my daily duties. That ain't.
But you're supposed to be the leader.
That's what I'm about to say. That ain't what you. That ain't what you do. Like sometimes I work 13-hour days. I'll come home for a quick minute, try to take a quick nap, and get up and go right back to work because I gotta do a boil out, do the truck order, unload the truck or put the truck away or something
Hmm.
like that. And I'll come home after those 13 hours and she'll rub my feet or some shit like that. When I tell you this type of shit, I'll run through a building afterwards. Yeah, that make me get up and go get it in the morning, even if I gotta do it the next day. So
And it's easy to do that because I chose to work from home. So it's like I'm home most of the day. Um, and so I have time to clean up the house or cook dinner or, just even relax and not be bombarded with stress. So I have that time, that space, and I'm just like, oh yeah, when he get home, I'll rub your feet. No, it's not a big thing.
and see, in return, on my days off, I make sure she doesn't have to cook.
And sometimes he'll do the same thing. He'll run a bath for me or yeah.
I mean, it's see when people say 50-50, that is 50-50 right there. It may not be 50-50 right down the middle.
Financially.
Yeah, or it may not be 50-50 down the middle in whatever aspect. Sometimes it may be 35-65. Sometimes it may be 47-53. You know what I mean? Like the main thing is that you are you both understand that you are needed
Hmm.
and both of y'all are in need of in those
And
intimacies.
want it.
Yeah, and want it. As far as chaos,
Life happens.
it does.
Life
And it gets to life
happens.
and it don't care what you got going on either. Um, even in chaos, you still take a little time out for each other. Like
In chaotic situations, though, sometimes, most of the time, we try to make each other laugh about something. And this one right here, he's a jokester. He'll joke all day. And so, but now, if I joke around, you look at me like I got five heads because my joking comes so random. And you just be like, I didn't expect that, probably, right?
I think you I think our sense of humor is different. I love your sense of humor, but first of all, yes, it is random as shit.
It is.
And then
Because
secondly,
I'm like very conservative.
it's like when you say something, that'll be like, all right, now go nice.
Huh?
I said, if you say something that is a nice quip or something real clever, I'm like nice.
Hmm.
But you have yours is Yours is silly. You like the silly type of comedy, and you love dad jokes and things like that. And
You do too.
dad jokes, it takes a special type of dad joke to get me to laugh, though. You know what I mean? I like to see you laugh. 'Cause you have an infectious laugh, and that's what makes me laugh. And then once we start laughing, we don't stop laughing. We be in this mug of crying, and you need somebody like that, you know, to
Hmm.
laugh, be able to laugh till you cry. So in the middle of our chaos, in the middle of the chaos, we do have laughter, and even sometimes in the chaos when we're not laughing, I'll grab her and just kiss her. I don't even have to say nothing. Hey, let me kiss. I might run up on her while she's doing the dishes and kiss on the back of her neck, and slap her on the booty,
Something.
do some perverted shit because let them know I'm out here with
So when the spark fades and there's been some time that passes, relearning your partner is important too.
you very much so.
Prime example with our separation. So it was still like kind of um kind of awkward at first, but not awkward, but it was just like we know each other, we knew each other.
But 16 months is a
But 16 months is a long time to be apart.
and then especially because we didn't know whether or not we were going to get back together at
Hmm.
all. So we were living separately and starting to
Hmm.
try to reset our lives. And we're moving differently and
Right.
interacting differently with people
Hmm.
and interacting differently with ourselves. Um, now we're protecting our own hearts and, from any further hurt or heartbreak or things of that nature. So yes, it was a little,
It was still kind of some caution tape up.
and I'm pretty sure it probably still is in certain areas, and it's all growth. You know.
No, we good. We passed that threshold.
Well, I still have maybe a little caution.
You know me and I know you, and that's just the way it is.
How do you? So you gonna bully me into that?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. We'll see how that works. But
Because I'm gonna say that I know you better than anybody else knows you,
as you should,
and vice versa.
because you're my wife. Because you get to me, nobody else will ever
Exactly. I know that for sure.
you definitely get to me, nobody else will. And that's the way it's supposed to go.
Oh my God, I know that for sure.
See if anybody's coming.
Huh?
You got people looking. We don't have no comments.
No. Calm down.
Nobody cares about
See? You know,
us. No, but
we still have
so what do you think are some ways to start relearning your part, rebuild,
that takes time.
rebuilding and maintaining intimacy?
Just work on the things that were missing before. Make some changes in yourself first.
Believe that.
Listening, paying attention, being mindful, being.
I think one way to start relearning your part is like date nights. We don't have anybody else.
Mm.
It's just y'all. You know what I mean? And y'all can really sit with each other and learn how they've changed
Hmm.
and how they've grown and where their mindset is now.
And with that, yeah, we do have definitely we have some tips to help reignite the spark. We're gonna take a pause and go back into that. Um, we definitely want to let you guys know we do have an Ask the Odom segment where you can again send your letters in, send your questions in. We'll read them on our live. You can just send them into Venom and Vision podcast at gmail.com. And we'll read your letter on our next show.
And if you want to remain anonymous, put anonymous in
Put
the head.
anonymous. So,
And we will keep it between us, even if we know you. When we see you, that
we
didn't
gonna see him
happen.
in the street.
That didn't happen.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? But it would be just for y'all from us.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
definitely, if y'all have any questions, let us know. We love you too. Somebody said, love y'all combos. Thank you. We love you guys too. Thank you for tuning in. So, again, we have some tips to reignite the spark. And
Like I said,
number
one is, like I said, the date nights. That's starting it off.
that's number one.
You know what I mean?
You're going too fast.
Damn. I was moving fast. I'm reading it in my mind. I'm fast.
Oh.
Quick.
So yeah, weekly date nights. Like we have a date night tomorrow to start our little weekend off, your vacation.
For our anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think another one is daily check-ins.
Oh, you, you,
I'm sorry.
we
Okay.
slow down,
Okay.
sir.
I see. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. That's what we're at. All right. Sorry. All right. Hey, sometimes I jump out the window and be running fast, y'all.
Okay. Number one is weekly date nights.
Okay.
Number two, tricks in the bedroom. Get some toys.
Play little card games,
Play a little card game,
drinking games.
a drinking game. We love those.
Mm-mm.
We made up a drinking game.
Mm-mm. Y'all don't want to do that with us, though.
Yeah, I don't want to play our drinking game.
Nah, you'll be slushy.
Oh, hey, that
It's
was
Mike.
from Mike.
Okay, what
Hey,
up, Mike? Let's leave those up, man.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let me run this part of it. Thank you. Anyway, number three, physical affection without expectation.
Now, I'm not gonna be as honest with you as I want to be.
Mm, that's a whole nother show.
Yeah. But there's certain things I love.
Number four, surprise gestures.
Even if that surprise gesture is just, I appreciate you. I just want you to know you're appreciated. Um, you know, I see your growth. You know, that gives either one of them, y'all, uh, a better way, give y'all some direction on what to keep doing. You
Mhm.
know, because like I said, a little appreciation to men
It
will
goes a
turn
long
them
way.
into a superhero. I promise.
It
Like
goes
she
a long
sends me
way.
little text messages randomly, and I can lift a damn building out of that shit. You know what I mean? And I also send her messages just in case she's ever wondering where she stands in our reconciliation. I let her know, hey,
And see, that's something that did not happen before.
that's correct.
So now that we have our little mojo going, we do it every day, every other day, right?
Absolutely. So every few days, we don't leave every day, every other day.
Mm-hmm.
But, like sometimes I'll be having a rough day at work, and you'll send me one of those, and I'll be like, mother, bitch, I'll flip this whole motherfucking building. Give me some more people in here. I'll cook everything right. Like it'll just be like you'll send it, and it'll just be right on time. And I'll be in there like, I'm sick of everybody. I get a text and I read it, and might say some shit. I just want you to know I thank God for you and stuff. And I'll be like, yeah, bitch ass niggas, and fill the restaurant up one more time. Let's get it. Beat on my chest like King Kong. I don't even understand what's about to happen in here. I want some more people.
Number five is honest conversation about unmet needs.
Yeah. This is where accountability comes in.
It's the uncomfortable
The
conversations.
uncomfortable. You previously,
Hate uncomfortable
you still hate the
conversations.
uncomfortable, but you,
I
but you,
still do,
but you
but
ran from them like,
yeah.
like your ass was on fire back in the days. 6 years ago, all the way to maybe 7 years ago, all the way to a year and a half ago. You run from those uncomfortable conversations. You didn't like those. Now you don't like them, but you'll at least
Hmm.
attempt to
I
engage.
go like I'll just be like,
You'll attempt to
yeah,
engage in it, which is
I'll engage.
appreciated,
Okay, you want to talk about that? Okay.
which is appreciated. Because but you can start an uncomfortable conversation too.
Huh?
You can start an uncomfortable conversation too, but I take it a little better.
That is not true.
Yesterday, when you
What?
was telling me about how you felt unheard.
Hmm?
When you was telling me how you felt unheard
Hmm.
in certain areas, what was my response?
Oh, the text, the text messages.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you had a long response for it. I can't recall, but everything that I remember it's internally, yes.
So I took it a lot better.
You did, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. So like I say, the uncomfortable conversations are conversations for growth. There's
Hmm.
opportunities for growth. That's how I see the uncomfortable
Yes,
conversation.
yes, yes. So we have done some growing.
But you also have to be able to hold yourself accountable. A lot of people don't want to hold themselves accountable and look at themselves in the mirror and be like, "Yeah, that's my bad." That accountability is the first and probably the most important component in actual growth. It accountability. That is that like I'm a big advocate for open and honest communication and accountability. You have to be able to take it as much as you can dish it. You absolutely have to, because if you cannot, it will kick you in the face.
Yeah.
What's the next one?
No, we're just we could just talk. We're just talking now.
So,
What you want to talk about?
we're just talking about the subject.
Mhm.
I think, you know, after honest conversations about me, asking questions instead of assuming.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yes. I think that's something that we both have to work on. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I think I ask probing
You
questions.
you ask questions, but sometimes you ask the wrong questions at the wrong time
I, listen,
or the right questions at the wrong time. I'll say
oh,
that.
that has a lot to do with whether you want to answer the questions. That has nothing to do with when they.
Sometimes it'll be like a room full of people and you'll ask me a question and I'm like, not right now,
We're
babe.
not talking about that.
I'm
But
just saying in general, sometimes it's like,
we're not talking about.
let's wait. Let's talk about this a little later.
Talking about intimacy. We're not talking about.
Yes,
Fuck them
sometimes it'll
people.
be that too. Or you'll just be like, do something real silly, especially when you have some drinks.
Like,
That
so
he got
what
that
about
liquor.
what we talking about?
Yes,
Like what? So tell me
the liquor. You
something.
be getting so silly. Not only that, when it gets late and you tired,
I'm a happy drunk.
oh my God.
That's better than being an asshole, buddy. So you headbutt you in the face. Sick of this shit.
No, I feel like headbutting you
I know. I
sometimes.
done bust your head before I bust mine. See, I don't got no pistol. Look at
Lord.
that. Ooh, that's concrete right there, baby. Hard head. You don't want none of that actually in life. I
Mm.
promise
So asking questions
you.
rather than assuming.
And see, and with that though, you know, their desires and their needs. Um,
Hey,
if somebody's able to
see.
communicate their desires and their needs, yeah, I'm a happy
Yes,
drunk.
Mike,
Like
he is a happy drunk.
I really am. Like I like to have a good time when I'm saucy. I don't want no problems. Look, I want everybody to be having a good time right along with me. Yeah, I promise I do. But you know, with with the assuming and asking questions, I think, it has a lot more to do with um those who have not taken accountability or immediately get defensive because they don't want to take accountability. Oh, this is what you said. That's what you mean. No, pay attention to what I said, not what you think I said. Listen to the words that came out of my mouth.
And see, with that, I think I take a lot of things too literal when you say stuff.
No, I want you to take it literally. You
No,
jump out the window and
no, 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 no,
okay,
no.
what's explain?
Why?
So
Because
maybe
I
I
say,
haven't.
babe,
I said explain. Maybe I haven't.
because I'll take it literal and you'll be like, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
That's because you don't get certain things on my
Nah,
jokes. What
nah.
I'm talking about. We're not talking about the joking part. I'm talking about like,
They don't be jokes. They be straight up like you just making a crazy statement. And I'll be like, yo,
give me an
what is
example.
wrong with you? I'm just playing, babe.
Give me an example.
I can't right now.
Well, I'll say this: all jokes have some truth.
Oh, okay. That's how you gonna do it. That's how you gonna do that. I got you.
You nope. You,
I
you,
no, I
you
don't know
can't
how
you
to do
can't
it.
get it. You can't do it. You can't
Yo,
stop trying to do it.
that's crazy. Your brother did that the other
But
day.
look, he still
He
couldn't
said he
he
even said
couldn't
it. He
he
was
couldn't get it all the way. But I know what he was trying to do.
he said what he said? He said
That's how you do it.
he was like, that's how you do it.
That's
Yeah,
some
that's
shit,
how
man.
you do it.
That's some shit, me and Pete came up with.
Is it?
Shout out to Pete.
Mm. Yeah,
I mean, people
that's how I
for
said
a lot of years, 30 something. But you know, as far as the assuming, I think people need to ask those questions because with those questions, that'll take away a lot of unnecessary drama and uncomfortability.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I'll ask you like, yo, so when you said what you said, did you mean this?
Mm-hmm.
It gives room for explanation instead of jumping out the window. So you saying that you like if I say, for example, if I were to say, don't roll your eyes, I saw it. It's
No,
not
I'm looking at the TikTok. I'm trying to check out our views over here.
sick of it.
We got views over here.
Sick of
We
it.
got views over here. You know.
But no, like if I were to say something along the lines of, hey babe, um, I don't appreciate how you said what it is you said. Some people would take that as he doesn't appreciate me. He doesn't like me. You know, what I mean, some people jump out the window, and
Mm-hmm.
that's men and women. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
that, like that's not what I said.
Yeah.
Just what? Hey, where did you get that from?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything about that. What? And that causes an unnecessary fight,
Mm-hmm.
and that also takes away from the intimacy. Like I said, that will. I don't want to deal with somebody. I don't want to be intimate with somebody who I can't speak to because now everything I say turns into a fight.
Yeah.
I want this. Say what I want. And then listen without
Yes.
defensiveness.
Yes. Not being defensive all
Mm,
the time.
Right. Listening without defensiveness. That's one of them. I think that saves a lot of conflict. That saves a lot of conflict too. Listening without defense. You know what I'm saying? So I think, those type of things all, tie into intimacy. If you can listen without defensiveness, it makes your partner feel heard. And they feel heard, they feel closer to you. Especially if what they're saying, you can do like I said to you the other day when you said you didn't feel like you were heard in certain areas. And I was like, well, I know that may come as second nature. You may feel like that come as second nature to you, but 16 months has been a long time and I've been moving different. Both of us have. And now that I know that, I will keep that in the forefront of my mind, though I may still need coaching on it here and there. But that will be something that I keep in mind when it is you want to speak to me.
Hmm.
Uh,
And see, my thing about that is because of the fact that I'm not a huge talker.
okay.
So it's like when I talk, it you I need you to listen. I need you to hear me
But see, also,
because I don't want to have to keep repeating myself over and over and over again. I want you to really hear what I'm saying because it's meaningful to me. So it's like I want it to mean something to you too.
I can dig it. And also, though, if you catch me and want to talk to me, like if I'm playing the game or I'm on my phone or working out or doing some random shit just that has my attention, let me know, hey, babe, I need to talk to you right quick and I need your attention.
Hmm.
'Cause that way I can stop what I'm doing and be fully engaged in what it is that is important to you. Because if it's important to you, then it's important to me. But if you just randomly say it, oh my God, man, I'll take it as, you know what I mean? It
Mm.
wasn't that important because you didn't let me know it was that important.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, babe, I need to talk to you about something. Like Aaliyah the other day when she was like, can we talk? The other day, she's like, can we talk tomorrow? Yes, and now that in my mind, that put me in a place of, all right, so I know I have to have this conversation with this 13-year-old, and she's going to express herself, and I just have to be able to listen to understand her.
Hmm.
When you want me to be fully engaged, let me know, babe. I need you fully engaged because I'm feeling this way about something. You know what I mean? That will put me right in that space. You know what I mean? That is another form of intimacy. If you want
Hmm.
me to be there, cool. Let me know. You know what I mean? There's people that say I should have to teach. Yes, the fuck you should. And that goes both ways. You should teach me how to love you, and then you should be able to be taught how to love me. That's for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gonna drink that?
Huh?
You can put that on like 4 or 5 times.
Cause I keep licking it off.
Mm.
Get out the gutter. But hmm.
All right. So,
So
and
yeah,
I think another way
that's,
to do it to keep the
that's what
intimacy running
what?
is just keep flirting. Keep flirting. Say little sexy ass shit like that. We'll send pictures.
Yeah.
X-rated pictures. I don't care about it. I'll sing songs. Can I see one today? Yes, that's right. Sing along with me, y'all. All the fellas, text your girl, can you see one titty?
Oh my God.
That's correct. We grown, babe. What do you think is happening?
Yeah, but this
There's no
I
children
don't know if
watching
there's
this shit.
certain things that you can say or not say.
Yes, you can.
Oh,
That shit is on YouTube. You can Google, can
but
I
you
see
know,
one titty
TikTok,
right
our
now?
TikTok viewers.
You, you know the type of shit I've seen on TikTok. You can go to TikTok right now and say, can I see one titty? And I promise you, it's Jim Carrey singing, can I see one titty? You can do the same,
Okay,
you can see the same shit on YouTube.
gotcha.
Yeah, man. So, like I said, somebody gotta be the pervert.
Hey, Uranus. Hey, boo.
Hey boo, hey boo. But dressing up for each other. Get fly. Let him come home and see you just looking good as you want to look. Your
Mhm.
hair did, smelling good, ain't going nowhere. We're just waiting on him. Let him come home to that. That is sexy in a whole another realm. He come home like, damn,
Mhm.
the dinner made ain't look good and smell good. They be like, what's going on? I'm just happy to see you, baby. Yeah, yeah. Ladies, listen, you'll send his rocket to the moon. I promise. You hear me,
Yeah.
fellas? Come fresh out go to the barber shop, go to the shop, get clean. When she come home, put on that outfit she like it. She like that t-shirt that show off all your guns. Oh, put it on. Have her in there. Oh, baby, what you got going on? Baby, I was waiting on you. So bad ass. Come here.
I'm
Let me,
good, Uranus. I have to give you my new number. I have to text
let me put
my new
you. Let me
number.
put
Shout out
your.
to
Let me put my
Walter
arms
Music.
around you. That's what you tell her. You know what I mean? You gotta still be fly for each other. You know what I mean? You can another way to do intimacy is recreate early memories.
Mm-hmm.
Do your first date again. You know what I mean? Do some shit like that. We all met each other. Like, look, meet me at the spot when we first had our first date.
Ooh. Our first date was April Fool's Day,
Mm-hmm.
2016.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we meet? Online on Plenty of Fish.
Plenty of.
So it can happen, y'all. It can happen. I know. Plenty. If people be like, oh, POF. Yep, we met on POF.
Mhm.
And we've been married for 9 years now, 10 years together. Had a little separation, but we're back. We're back together.
Right. I think I think when people
Thank you, Uranus.
I think what people fail to understand is like how important the physical touch is.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, and it has nothing to do with not necessarily just sex. Like, we could be driving, and I'll just have her. We just hold hands while I'm driving. You know what I mean?
Mhm. You know what? It's crazy too. We'll do that even when we're late. Like we're in the middle of the night, we'll be asleep and we'll reach for each other's hand.
It's a different type of intimacy right there. You know what I mean? You
Like,
need
how are
that.
you holding hands and we sleep?
That doesn't last too long, but
But it's just the fact that we do that.
and we reach for each
Like
other.
we've been doing
Yep.
that for a long time.
Mhm. Mhm. Then hugging longer. Just hold each other just a
Hmm.
2 or 3 seconds longer. You know what I mean? Like we feel that. Both people feel that. You do a little hug, and then the other person don't let go. You like, okay, cool.
Mhm.
And then you hold each other just a little bit longer. You need that. Yeah, I mean that's what's up.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's what's up. Them random kisses. Yeah, man, I'm the random kiss master. Random kiss. I'm kissing you everywhere because
No, you're the random butt slapper.
random kisser too. You can be in the kitchen. I'll kiss you on the back of your neck.
Mm.
Kiss on your cheek. You be at work on in mid call. I'll come and kiss you on your eyebrows.
Mm, 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 mm.
You know what I mean? Just to let you know, I could be in the middle of a game. Pause the game, run in there, give you a kiss, and run the fuck back out like just because it feels good.
True. Very true. Very true.
Another form of intimacy is just sitting next to each other, sitting close. You know what I mean? You don't even have to be doing nothing. I can just be sitting close to each other.
Mm-mm.
Letting each other's body heat reverberate off each other. Just,
You mean my body? Because you have me on the edge of the bed.
I said sitting next to each other, not laying.
Oh.
I think another form of intimacy. What the hell
I
is
don't
wrong with it?
know.
Intimacy is protecting each other from stress.
Yeah. Even though we can both uh initiate that stress, we try to take it away too.
I think one of the main things we say to each other in stressful situations is God hasn't let us down yet.
But it's true.
You know what I
It's
mean?
the truth.
That's
You
how
have to, and that's one thing that I can say during the separation. Like I told you, my spiritual strength, uh, my s- my spiritual my spirituality has become stronger, whereas I am able to go get through situations, and I know that the outcome is going to be a positive one. So with our marriage, it's worked out the same way for 10 years, right?
I mean, as far as from God, absolutely. That, that will never not in
Hmm.
any other way.
So it's like, we have to just believe that that's what it is. So we shouldn't be stressing about anything.
That's fact. I mean, but
Sometimes it doesn't take much to get into these certain situations are stressful, yes. However, you have to take a minute, just realize that you're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. And
and
that's
see,
it.
life can suffocate intimacy.
Hmm.
I think if you address problems together first, that's a good way to keep intimacy because y'all are in it together. You know what I mean? It's not me versus you, it's us versus this issue. You know what I mean? Like, why are we in this space right now? How is this issue causing us this tension? And what can we do to defeat it? You know, I think another way is probably to support each other emotionally, uh, especially if we're going through uh, something emotionally, like before the separation. She was saying she was going through something emotionally and mentally, and I would ask her, "Well, how can I support you?" But because she truly was unaware of what she was going through at that moment, she didn't know how to tell me what she needed from me. You know what I mean? Uh, but uh, my first thought was to be there to support her and the emotional side or whatever side she needed me at. Uh,
Mhm.
and I know she was stressed out. There was nothing as a man I could have done at that moment, and which was stressing me out because I didn't know how to save her. And you know, that took away. And we wasn't having sex for a very long time during that time.
There was no intimacy.
Everything. You sound big
In,
about as
what
bad as
did
I
you
am.
say? Intimacy? What did you
Yeah, that's what I said. And then, another way to keep the intimacy is avoid letting phones and work dominate your life. Fuck these phones. You
Yeah,
can jump off Facebook in a hot second.
that it ain't nothing for me.
You're right.
I'll be like, I'm deleting my pages. Whatever. I'll just take a hiatus.
I think another way to keep intimacy is appreciation and gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I'm showing appreciation.
people feel closer when they're valued. You know what I mean? Encourage. I say thank you to each other more. You know what I mean? We say thank you to each other for the small things. You know what I mean? Like, babe, hand me some toilet paper. Thank you. Just fucking toilet paper. But thank you goes a long way.
Use manners.
Right. Compliment each other. You know what I mean? Like today I told her how good her hair looked. Because I did it. I didn't do it. But yeah, I was like, but her hair did look good. Just told her that right. Because her hair did look good. You know what I mean?
So it don't now.
Still looks the same.
I'm just joking.
Well, thought I was gonna say no. If it did.
It's just because you said it did look good.
Sick of you, man. Recognize effort. I think that goes for everybody involved. I randomly let her know I see her. I see her growth, and I thank her for it.
Hmm.
She has as well. Before it was trying to pull.
Teeth.
That's not a lie. Before it was more of what I wasn't doing as opposed to what I was. She didn't see the work I was trying to put in to get to where I was trying to get to. She didn't see that, and I told her, if you just say, "Babe, I believe in you," shit like that,
What happened?
couple missed spots. If she said, "Babe, I believed in you," any of the time that I was going through it, it could have saved a lot. You know what I mean? It could have saved a lot. And
Mhm.
the truth about long-term love is that really intimacy doesn't disappear with time. It disappears when couples stop investing in each other.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
We caught it just in the nick of time.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say that. I'll say that. Love that lasts years isn't accidental. It's intentional. And you have to want.
Hmm.
You have to want to put the work in. It's nothing else. This you have to If you want it, if you want anything in life that you want for good, you have to make that shit work, son. You have to. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. You have to put the work in. You have to. So, audience, if you're still watching, what is one thing couples stop doing after they've been together for years? And what's a small habit, intimacy alive? What's a small habit that keeps intimacy alive in relationships? Hearing, Mike, how we hit about hearing versus listening?
He asked that question a long time ago. We missed that one.
If he's still on it, that's why I told you we just keep that up. But it is what it is.
But hearing versus listening, oh,
I'll say
you could be
this.
talking and you could be talking to me and I'm just like just sitting there because
Yeah, because
maybe the subject that you're talking about, excuse me,
you do that shit too.
maybe something that you're talking about I'm not really interested in, but
I
it's
don't think that's what he's talking. I think he's
yeah.
talking about.
But hear me out now.
Okay, okay. Go
See,
ahead, do your thing,
see,
man.
see,
Go ahead, do your thing.
see.
Go ahead, do your thing.
I'm hearing you, but I'm not really taking it in. That's hearing versus listening. So like when we had talked about the issue that we was the example that we gave as far as that was concerned, when I said I didn't feel heard. Like you probably heard when I said what I said, but you wasn't really into it. So you just didn't you heard it, but it just went in through one ear and out the other. So then you didn't keep it. You didn't withhold it in to remember.
It wasn't that I didn't hold it to remember. It was more along the lines you didn't make it prevalent that you wanted it to be remembered. You know, I felt like you at some
Why,
point,
what do I have to say to make something prevalent? If
well,
I'm
I need you to pay
no,
attention to what I'm saying, like I just said.
if I tell you, we were trying to wrap it up, but if I say, babe, go wash the dishes, can you wash the dishes before I cook? I'm not gonna tell you, listen, I need your undivided attention. Go wash the dishes so that I can go cook.
No, you say I go wash the dishes. I go wash the dishes.
It's exactly what I just said. If it's something that I say and you're not really immediately interested in it, if you're not taking interest, then you're hearing me, you're just not taking it in.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. Well, I'll say it like this. I'll give you an example of between the two.
What y'all say?
If you say something about Bridgerton to me,
Bridgerton now.
if you say something about Bridgerton to me, I promise.
I know. Okay. Just like if you're saying something about wrestling, I'm hearing you, but I don't care
Exactly.
about it.
But if it's something important, I'll come to you and be like, hey, you should listen.
Mhm.
This.
So the fact of the matter was, I had made a separate business Facebook page, and it's in a different name. So he came to me and he's like, "Well, who is such and such and such and such?"
Apple cackalack.
That why? Oh,
It was
why? Why he got to talk so much?
that shit was crazy.
I didn't ask you to say that.
It was just a wild name.
I didn't ask you.
I'm sorry.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Sorry.
Jesus, help me out. Anyway, I it was because of the fact that you came at me with, well, who is? And then I said, well, I told you that I made this other page for such and such reasons.
And I said I didn't remember you saying it.
Uh,
And then he's like, well, this is what I mean by not being heard. And I was like, oh, okay, well then.
no, it was what pissed me off was because you said, no, maybe you thought you said it and then you didn't really say it.
You
Don't tell
said
me
you've
that.
done that before.
Oh, mm-mm.
You've done that before. I was just saying it could have been that time.
But don't tell me you thought you said it, but you didn't say. Don't do that.
First of all, how do you even know that was that was I did all this? What is this? I didn't do all that.
I'm just being extra.
Yes, yeah, that's correct. I mean, but
Saying
well, the reason why I said that is because you have done it before. So
did what?
thought you said something that didn't. So that's why I
Yeah,
said
but
that.
usually those things I'm gonna remember. Like, oh, maybe I didn't tell you, but I knew I told you
But
about that.
you're also human.
Mm-mm.
You're also human. So that's why I said what I said. But when you said,
Bionic.
mm,
Nah, but
but when you did say that you did feel unheard after that, I was like, oh, okay.
hmm
So then I don't ever want you to feel that.
yeah, because you know why I said that? Because it happened a little bit too often for me. Like it happened that was the second time that happened.
The same day.
No, not in the same day, but it's been maybe in a month or two that you said,
Well then
or
check
maybe you thought you said it, but
and
you
well then
didn't.
check it the first time.
I did. You don't remember that either. You need some ginkgo biloba. I'm gonna get you some
It's Ginkgo Biloba.
ginkgo biloba. That's what it is. It's gonna help your memory. And some oregano oil.
Yeah, you need to give me some more of the sauce. That shit is hot.
That's what I'm gonna give you. Some ginkgo.
That regular oil is what's up though.
Mhm.
Um, so
Some
listeners, what's one thing couples stop doing after they've been together for years?
y'all can message us, comment, or whatever. We about to wrap it up. Uh, It's getting late. We about-
Getting there.
It's getting. Y'all going to see Poetry? We are.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe
I know we're gonna go see Mary J. Blige
we going to see Mary.
at
We
her
gotta
Vegas
get.
residency. We're gonna go see Mary and watch her do her damn dance. And if I do it, I'm probably gonna hurt my back trying to do that shit. 'Cause that
Oh my
shit
God.
looks like it hurts.
Why you say that? Yeah.
You know, why would I not?
Why you say you gonna do the dance?
Because that dance looks like a good time.
Mm, okay. Thank y'all for tuning in though today. We'll be back next Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern time. We are
Next week's topic is going to be on what 9 years of marriage looks like. We're gonna go through each year, what it means, what we've learned.
Hey T Asia. Hey
Um,
TT. That's my
just
goddaughter. Yeah.
okay. It's gonna be what we've learned, what each year was, what it meant. What each year represents, what it meant to us, what we learned in that year, all the way to down to 9. Um, because the next show will be the day after our anniversary.
Mhm.
So stay tuned for
Whew,
that.
it's a
Stay
long
tuned for
time.
what it seems like growth. It's been a long time. I've known this woman for the fourth of my life. It's madness. And I'm fucking sick of it. No, I'm just playing. I love it. And I love her. And we love y'all. We thank y'all for
Hey
hanging
T.
in.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
What up, T? Y'all come on late to the end of the
Y'all
show.
came on late. We about to wrap it up, but it's okay.
Y'all can watch the show. It give us about 10 minutes and the show will be up. You can watch the whole thing.
But
Teresa, I'm sick of yours.
we need to take a trip up top for real. Every time we come up there, we go broke. That's the problem.
Oh, hey, make it so bad.
But thank y'all for tuning in. We will be back next Thursday, and to follow us. Follow us on YouTube. You can follow our
Subscribe
TikTok
to the
page as
channel.
well.
Follow her on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. TC just told me about it. I don't even be on Facebook like that. This
We
ain't
on
Facebook. This
YouTube.
is YouTube, son.
But thank you for tuning in.
Make sure next week you on at 8 o'clock, Teresa.
Hmm
I want to hear none of your shenanigans.
That's my best friend. My best friend since what? Oh, I was not nine.
But you said you was
God,
8.
dog, 8, 9.
She don't even know how
So,
old she.
huh?
You see that, Teresa? That's your best friend. She don't know how old.
8, 9 years old. That's my sister, y'all. Shout out to my sisters, my sister group.
Mark.
Y'all should have came on live too. Dang, y'all ain't no fun. But it's all
Yeah,
good.
next week though, y'all tune in because it's gonna be about the 9 years,
Yeah,
what
we're
each
gonna talk
year
about the
means,
lucky number 9.
what each year means, what it meant to us, what we learned each year, and growth from each year. Year 7, that's the
That ooh,
motherfucker. We're gonna spend a lot of time on year 7.
no, we're not gonna spend a lot of
We
time
spend a
there.
good time with you because that's where it shook the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we had an earthquake.
Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll talk to y'all later.
Peace, love.
Love y'all.